Can I kick it? Yes, you can. Can I kick it? Yes, he can. Can I kick it? Yes, he can. Can I kick it? Yes, he can.
You know what it is? 2416 Brick Wall. We are rocking with Artis right now. Hylyda, Clizzy,
Exclusive.
you know.
Art is to artist, right?
Art is to artists for sure.
Facts.
So what does your art mean to you?
My art means to me more so along the lines of, I guess you could say, piggybacking off what Nipsey said. You know, my art is a picture. It's that $1 million painting on the wall. It's priceless. You know what I'm saying? That's my art. Art is anything that you are attached to creatively, and it's you, the you know what I'm trying to say. Being authentic, man. That's it. That's your art. It's just you.
What it do? Art is to artists. What does art mean to me? Limitless possibilities. You know, picture says 1,000 words. So with your voice, you gotta mean what you say. Say what you mean. Be direct with it. So that's what we doing here. Expressing ourselves. It's a day-to-day. This is no coerced audition. This is no, you know, we're not placating anything. We're not being nobody else but ourselves. And so, you know, given the opportunity just to, you know, function on the art side, we're just master craftsmen, you know what I'm saying? Just showing our craft, just trying to find crafty ways of giving you us, you know.
And that's 2416, right?
2416 of them guys.
It's already written.
Already written.
24:16. Know that.
Alright. So break it down for the people.
You know, it's already written. So, you know, 2416, straight up and down, that was the ages that we were when we met, when we crossed timelines. So there you have it. You know, we broke it down into a marketing scheme as, you know, at least 2416s on the project, 2416 bar verses. You know, 24 hours in a day, you know, we double that. You know?
Yeah, facts, man. It all coincides to be a brotherhood, you know. Like you said, the ages that we met and what we are now, it created a brotherhood. It's longevity in this relationship, you know what I'm saying? It's more than just, I like the vibe.
I ain't gonna even front. New song about to be made, you know what I'm saying? You know, you see how we do.
I know, y'all both looked over at the same time like,
But that's the synergy though, you know what I'm saying? That's part of the brotherhood, that's part of, you know, everything.
We hold the color scheme of the sneaks, man. This was not planned.
We didn't plan this.
We straight from the closet,
you know
man.
What I'm saying?
Come on now.
He baby blue and sky blue. You know what I'm saying? I know the difference.
Real
you
talk. Real talk.
Shout out to the Nips, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Nips / Kobe, you know what I'm saying? I got that Brian on the back, you know what I'm talking about?
Dangerous.
Shout out to the Nip Kobe, you know, the collabo. R.I.P. to both.
So let's talk about what made y'all come up with the concept behind your album.
Really, you know, just day to day, it's just us. It's no real concept. It's really just giving us. It's really brotherhood. We got the same type of vibes as far as choices of tracks and everything. So, you know, sometimes we bump heads on who got what first. You know, Chiefs will play something, you know what I'm saying? While I'm not here, he'll play something while Lighter's not here. And it's like, we kind of pick the same things. We're on the same kind of vibe.
Same kind of vibe, man. We in love with the same instrumentation and the beat, the organs. Mainly for him, the organs is what drives him. Same for me as well. I love the solo piano joint. I mean, it's just, we've been doing this for years, literally, line for line, on the phone. He say 2 bars, I say 2 bars. We exercise each other's mind. We challenge each other. We hold each other accountable. That's all part of the brotherhood.
Yeah, I've heard some songs that y'all collab on, and y'all got some crazy production too.
Oh man, hey, that's all shout out to Son Chiefs, you know what I'm saying? Brick Wall, the founder of Brick Wall, the creator of Brick Wall, and Son Chiefs.
Absolutely.
He did his thing on the whole project. We call those guys super producers. They're not just regular producers, they're super producers. Exactly All Sun Cheese produced the whole thing 100%.
So what make y'all keep coming back to that sound?
Well, you heard the first track and you hear this one right now playing in the background for that very reason. For one, from a musical perspective, but you know, just from a personal and professional perspective, you know, my man just real with it. You know, Chiefs makes this a real family environment. You know, that's the type of vibe and synergy that he gives off. And I mean, he's genuine. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to not come back. You know what I'm saying? You can't pass that up. Developed the sound over a couple of years, over 4 years, and you know, here we are. It's like, why not?
Facts. Just the strive to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? Practice makes perfect. You know, I never see Chiefs physically make the track. He like, get away from me. It's almost like my mom back in the day while I'm cooking in the kitchen, everybody out the kitchen.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? He in the lab, he doing his thing. He in literally his own galaxy, and he come up with some of the most creative things you probably ever heard. It's the maturity of the tracks. It's down to everything. As you can see how that comes on and it grabs you.
You got that ghost gumbo.
Ghost gumbo, I like that. You know what I'm saying?
Gumbo. And you gotta know what's up in there though.
He don't throw just a seasoned pot. He throw the whole thing in the pot. You know, he don't even spray. He just, you know what? It's gonna dissolve itself. You know what I'm saying?
So, when y'all completed the project, what about it made you like this gonna blow?
I mean, really and truly, we ain't even completed with the project. The project is ongoing. You know, this is what we're gonna step away from the table and feed y'all with. This is what we serving. 13 of the dopest records y'all ain't heard yet. You know what I'm saying? Rap's newest duo. Y'all ain't seen a rap duo in a long time. You know what I'm saying? And the South still got something to say. You know, we knew UGK Outkast. You know.
Say word. So y'all ready to walk in them steps?
Man, we gonna
already done. We just tired of tiptoeing. You know, we ain't tiptoeing no more.
Facts.
We slid on in them.
Facts, man.
So out of what y'all created so far, what you say is like one of your favorites?
Actually, this one right here is one of them.
Yeah.
You know, we got some energy, and then we got some laid back, you know, melancholy, you know, type, you know, melodic type vibes, just like this one. It puts you in a trance. But even the title itself, you know, remember my name. That's just what we want to leave off. We want to leave, you know, indelible impressions for everybody to, you know, take away from us. You know, take away something that we give, you know, and we want everything to be a lasting impression. Don't want y'all to forget our name, you know what I'm saying?
This is, the legacy has been building, but to you guys, this is the beginning of the legacy. This has been beginning forever for us, but now you get to finally get a sneak peek of what we've been destined to be. This is the unfold, you know what I'm saying? So 24/16.
Absolutely.
So it's what hip hop's been missing?
I would say this is it's a continuation of what hip hop is coming back to. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of artists now. First of all, the Kendrick Lamar album that just came out. You know, you got of course you got J. Cole out there. You got some out there that's keeping it alive, and we just gonna make sure the flames keep on burning.
So, how it goes? Steel sharpen steel, iron sharpen iron.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Something like that.
I know what you're saying. I got you. Oh, shout out to Griselda too. They're another one that's keeping that flame going, man. Shout out to Benny the Butcher.
We ain't gonna never see another two like this though.
So,
we on match.
So what's your plans for the project?
We're building out the rollout right now. Pushing for a September release. We just trying to give it to the people the way it's supposed to be done. You know what I'm saying? Just properly. You know, the best way that we can, differently than what we've done with our individual projects. We definitely believe two heads are better than one. This ain't no trick coin though. Well, we finna flip the script though, and just do it our way and just have fun with it. You know.
Facts. That's the main thing. Like, you know, sometimes you get so caught up in trying to do things so so right. We'll say that. I'm trying to use a big word. I ain't gonna get on my TI. But anyway, trying to do things so right, sometimes you forget about the fun and you forget about like why you even fell in love with this. You gotta, you know, have to get back to that. And we definitely had fun making this project. And now it's time to display it. Like I said, looking for a September release. And we just want it perfect. And there is such thing. We want it perfect to our expectations.
Yeah, no speed. You know, this track right here is also a representation of the whole squad, the platform. We building this brick by brick. Y'all see the brick wall right here.
Right.
Sometimes it's okay to run into a brick wall, you know. We did it, you can too. You know what I'm saying? It's a little commercial, you know what I mean?
Crash dummy.
Absolutely.
Okay, so what's some of them secrets behind 45?
Now, you know we can't tell you that. It's all we can't tell you that. Oh no.
It's 45.
It's 45.
Know
We
that.
say that.
Just know that. At least you know the number.
Absolutely.
At least you know how many of them it is.
Yeah,
45, 6.
give you that.
Brick wall.
You know, digital jerseys. You know what I'm saying? It's all about numbers and last names. 2416. You know.
So let's talk about seed time.
Seed time is the beginning. You know, what you're looking at is a garden right now. You know, fully flourished. You know, we got all kind of trees, and the thing is, it started from the beginning, just us planting the seed of time. You know, and that built the bond, you know, that we have today that supersedes even the music. Music is just the nucleus. It kind of what gravitated us together, or actually kept us there. You know, shout out to Lacey, shout out to Manzi that linked us up. Manzi really, you know, put us together. He was like, yo, Cliz, me and Manzi went to the same church, you know, and he was like, yo, I got a cousin that's pretty dope, you know, and I think y'all need to meet. What's so crazy is he stayed on the other street, just like right behind me pretty much, you know, and so it was an easy catch, you know. Like I said, my man was 16, young within myself at the same time, 24, but you know, he came around the way, you know, came and sat down in the living room and we chopped it up. And you know what gravitated me towards him was he's a poet, you know, and that's how I grew up. That's how I started off, you know, 10 years old poet, you know, doing a little bit for Hallmark from 12 to 13 myself. I knew what that meant, and I knew what he was trying to, you know, accomplish as far as writing and, you know, implementing his craft in the universe. So we connected from there, and you know, from two different worlds, you know, meeting up. I'm from Houston, you know, he's from Dothan, Alabama.
Fast,
and you know what I'm saying, Dot, Circle City, you know what I mean?
You know it.
All that. So we connected, and it was so much synergy there to have a young person think the way he thought with an old soul. It was like it was a match, like what we say today. It was already written. We couldn't have written it any better than it's already been written. So the unfolding of this, what everybody's going to see and what we're seeing ourselves as we go along, I mean, it's unmatched. You know, two parallels, you know, in a crossroads. Yeah, that's different. You know what I mean?
That brotherhood.
I like
absolutely.
That.
So you know, a real brotherhood. So that seed time, like my man Pastor Todd says, is seed, sow, work, time, then harvest. And so where we're at is we're just past time, and we're getting on the harvest side of things. So again, we dropped that time, you know, and we just bonded. I mean, just like even today, just the way we kind of coordinated, even with the shoes. So you see, if anything, we walking the same.
You feel me?
We on the same journey, if
I
anything.
Even playing.
So that's how we do it. There's no, even with the logo for 2416, you're gonna see the 24:16 like it's scriptural. You know, it was already written. It's just an unfolding. We discovering too. So you too can start off at the beginning, like with us. You know, it may not have been from the very beginning that we started, but you can start now. You know, and we giving it to y'all. Just this storyline. So just a everyday conversation that's never stopped. That's why I say this project ain't over. It's just beginning, really. We just giving y'all a taste.
Facts. I would say like Seed Time also. He actually introduced me to a guy named Fatso. Rest in peace to Fatso.
R.I.P. Facts.
D&I was his label, and Fatso took me on my first actual performance, and it was in Biloxi, Mississippi, semi-pro league halftime show. So, but that was all him, introducing me to him, like groomed my whole artistry. Yeah, I could rhyme, I could spit, I was a poet, all of that, but it's a difference when you got somebody that you can watch and see as an influence and as an example of being a true lyricist to groom you. You know what I'm saying? You do become your surroundings. So it's just a matter of without me even knowing it, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of inevitable in a sense that he was grooming me the whole time to be as strong as I am now lyrically, or just my if you want to say my timing or whatever. Well, sometimes my timing be off according to Cheese, but we ain't gonna say that. Cheese, I love you, bro.
But he would hate to give you a hand like that.
Nah, but
stories on that.
But
sauce right there.
I've definitely come a long way from where I was before I met him, and to just even meeting him on over the years, like those one-liners back and forth on the phone, literally for years, exercising my gift, exercising my technique, my craft. It all came from him. So I can appreciate that. Of course, you have influences like, from the industry, your favorite artists or whatever. Of course, you gravitate towards that. But something more in-house for me, somebody that I could call up and say, hey, you know what I'm saying, let's go bar for bar or whatever the case may be. That's this guy. So to have that at such a young age, you don't realize how valuable that is until you see other artists that may not have had that same advantage. So with him and Fatso and just the people early on being the root for my artistry was big for me. So it's brotherhood.
Yeah, I've already heard some other songs that you guys have done together, and those are fire. So I can't wait to hear the finished product that y'all about to put out.
Word up.
Facts.
It's on the way.
Is there anything else you want to let the people know about?
Yeah, 24.16 on IG. We coming alive. It's from scratch. Do not be what I want to say, alarmed. Yeah, do not be alarmed. It's not that many followers or anything like that, so don't think that it's fake. We just starting from scratch. Literally, and we would like everybody, just join us,
And that's 24.16 spelled out.
The number
So
4 dot spell out 16.
Facts.
Real simple.
And just to give some more stories, I guess, like more of a personal story for me. Like you can tell it's a brotherhood when, not too long ago I lost my pops. So February 20th, I lost my pops, 2022, this year. So with that, his funeral was held March the 4th. I was about to say 5th, but March the 4th, his funeral was held. So he didn't even let me know, you know what I'm saying? We buried my pops back home, Alabama. So he was up here in the A, his wife. And right when we're about to head to the actual burial and everything, he pull up with his wife and like, yo, we had to be here for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, no questions asked, last minute, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He had like 2 buttons on his shirt, not even button. You feel me? He was trying to make it. You know what I'm saying? For me, you know what I'm saying? To support his little bro. So that's what we mean. It's more of a brotherhood than just on the mic. For somebody to sit there and be there for you on a personal level, you can't get that always out of people. So I can definitely say that was a huge highlight for me to make it to my pop's funeral without even me even knowing. So, and you coming from a whole nother state to do it. So
Yeah,
just a little
love.
story, you know what I'm saying?
That's love right
You know what it
You
is?
know, brotherhood, you know, my brother's keeper, you know, piggyback off of that. Same thing with this guy. I always say, you know who your true friends and family are when they come to your wedding and when they help you move. You know what I'm saying? That's a real thing. This is life, you know what I'm saying? This is life. I ain't gonna even play around with it. It's life, man. I made some huge transitions, you know, from Alabama to Georgia, and even within the Georgia area. I mean, this guy right here, no questions asked. Hey, when you moving, and he comes and help. Even when the last transition was crazy. I mean, a real physical marathons, decathlon. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. I almost gave up. Like, you know, I don't even want to move no more in the middle of the move.
Man.
But you know what I'm saying? With love, he's always been there. You know, whatever function or whatever. So again, it's superseded. It's not like my brother, that's my brother. You know, we brothers from a different mother. You know, blood couldn't make us any closer, really and truly. We've had a lot of life situations. You know, like I said, I'm my brother's keeper. We got secrets that we ain't gonna even talk about. That's one of the 45, but
one of the 45.
I hold it. And
Some of that spice.
yeah, I hold his secrets. You know, he holds mine, but not against each other though. You know, so that's the vibe. It's like, why wouldn't you wanna team up with somebody like that? It's long overdue. We've been at this for a long time. So really, we more than seasoned. You know,
Yeah,
we definitely
This-
ready. It's time.
This
you know?
this project it's beyond serious, because, and the reason why I say that, we already had this done maybe a good 10 plus years ago. We had a project done, not this particular project, but we had one written
Yeah.
all the way, like maybe a good 15, 16 tracks or whatever, that never got recorded all the way. 21. See, I'm slipping. 21 that never got finished. But notebooks back then, you know, it was straight notebooks. Notebooks full of lyrics, 21 tracks. So we already had this, and no, none of the bars are recycled, so don't play us.
Nah, please.
But yeah, man. So this, like you said, it is long overdue. This is something that it's a personal accomplishment, and then it just makes it even better when you actually have a producer that can bring your vision together with instrumentation.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't trying to be spoiled or nothing, but I done heard a lot of tracks over the years from being 16 to where I am now.
Hey.
And a lot of tracks don't move me no more.
Spoiler alert.
You feel me? So when you actually get a producer that can actually move you with his gift, that's more than anything right there. And that makes you even want to do this passion even more.
Yeah, he don't produce, he creates, and that's the dope part. You know what I'm saying? Produces like by habit. You know, create is, you know, divine. It's different. You know, it's different every time. So it's not cookie cutter. It's very different, and that's what we like. You know, and that's what we gravitate towards, and that's how we're able to, you know, bring out the best in ourselves. It's just a synergy all the way around. To be honest with you, it's not one way, and so much appreciated for sure, and we intend to take it all the way.
Break synergy down for people that probably wondering, like, what's he talking about?
Shoot, synergy for us, you know, in reality, it's togetherness. It's, you know, fill in the blank without me actually saying something. Again, back down to the sneaks, you know what I'm saying? This is not prepared, you know.
Not prepared.
When it's already written, all you doing is reading and just awaiting the unfolding. It's all revelation here. That's all it is. That's all it's ever been. We just never knew until now. You know what I'm saying? You know, Steve Jobs said it best. You don't connect the dots by looking forward. You connect the dots by looking back. And when we look back over our lives, you know, don't let me preach up in here, but when we look back over our lives, there's a lot of dots that we can actually connect, and we connected in the dot. You know, so I can just say a whole, I can get real prolific, I can get, you know what I'm saying, real metaphorical,
Connected
you know what I'm
in
saying?
the dot. Hold up.
You know what I mean?
I see you.
This represents.
Did y'all catch
we can do that, you know. It's the A, so I move the goalpost to the dot. You know what I mean?
Message.
Let me get out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? The bars have been raised like it got our last name. You know what I mean? So, synergy, togetherness, and it's just, you know, just finishing each other's sentences. We like, you know, we twinning up in here. You know, it's just one of those things where it's already been paired and matched together. When it's not forced. That's a synergy. When you have two entities coming together and create something more exponential, that's a synergy. So it's a resurgence right here. So it's a power. This is a Voltron. This is a power that we didn't know that we even had when it's togetherness, you know. So, and it spreads across the whole account. You know what I'm saying? Those that synergize, we synergize, you know.
For sure.